Okay, so let's take a look at chapter 6. You'll see that this chapter is all about procedures and really functions and setting them up. So those should make sense to you after taking a look at it. The chapter is not too long. I mean, as far as page count and that kind of stuff, but the concepts. Make sure you're understanding the concepts as you go along, and you're looking at functions and how they work. And keep in mind that right now, yeah, it may make it a little bit more complicated to write your code, but when you're using functions and we're talking about functions, think about a program that is thousands of lines of code, and you know that hey, I have this function written that will take care of something. Maybe it calculates sales tax, and you know that every time that you need to calculate sales tax, boom, you just type that particular function name in and send whatever you need to send in there, and it comes back with a sales tax amount or something like that. All right, so think about it in terms of on a grand scale, a lot bigger program. So these will take you. I didn't give you too many assignments because it will take you a little bit longer to do when you're setting these up. Make sure that you're following along with the functions as required when you're setting them up. And you see there's quite a few videos that go along with them, and there's a little bit of practice in here with my programming lab. So you'll see just three sections, so not too much in there. And then the first application that you have here, the first problem that you have here, the retail price calculator, there's a video that goes with it, so that will kind of help you out. And then the hospital charges uh, problem we have, let's see, I think there were four. I can't remember exactly, but I think there were four different functions that you use in there. So make sure you're setting those up. And then way back, the very last piece on here, just because it's kind of fun, the rock, paper, scissors game. Now, this one doesn't have specific things based on what the author set up in the book for the assignment as far as functions go, but I put in a few hints in there for things that you might typically see with this type of game and this type of setup. So you need to use at least one function in there, but you'll see I give you some suggestions of different things that could be set up with it. All right, and then don't forget the Kayak Rental App. We have three videos that go along with that this week, and you'll be building the same types of things from the chapter. So if you go through this stuff and walk through the first one here, if you have any reservations or questions about how things are going with this, you might skip down and do the kayak rental just because it'll give you another way to check out some videos and see how those are built, and then come back and do these last two problems. So have fun with functions,